Let's move it on.
Who the fuck?
What?
Jack, was that you?
I was wondering what someone will realize.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
I was wondering if someone was
What did Jack do? I missed it.
Roll over to enemies.
Oh. The answer, yes.
I'm just gonna ignore that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Magic and Masterminds episode 28. Last time, there were some bad guys. We finally learned the dragon's name, and we finally caught Trevalk and freed Cecily's mom.
Yay!
Woo.
Yay!
Yay!
We did stuff.
This
Huzzah!
time, in Magic and Masterminds, Aldred is retiring, apparently. He's like, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah,
he's retiring from the field to be He's retiring from the field to be precise. He's still going to be on the back line and he's still going to be helping out, but he's come to the conclusion that he is too much of an old fart to be, getting put into the place where he could, get people killed. So
That's unfortunate.
especially himself included.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
No.
Fine. Actually,
Remember, we're recording.
But yeah, retirement party is happening at the police headquarters for reasons to try and avoid retiree. AKA
wow.
that thing where when you retire, you just die.
Aldred, to quote Aldred, he's just sort of like, no, do not worry, I've taken every precaution.
Really?
Have you? Have you really, Aldred?
He's just standing there. He's just standing there, holding a black cat. He's like, yes.
Now he is NPC. His chance of expiration is a lot higher now.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's go ahead and see how that party is going. We are having us a retirement party. There's food and there's friends. We got ourselves. We have Willow,
friends,
and we have McCall, and we have Druid and Yatsu and Captain Zing, and we have this fucker and.
Like,
I legitimately forgot his name mid-sentence, so I had to improvise. Drillhammer, that was it.
Yeah, this fucker is his last name. It's not spelt the way you think it is.
Actually, Drillhammer is his last name.
His other last name. His last name.
This fucker is his first name. This fucker Drillhammer.
Why does the guy at the bottom right corner like Ron?
Huh?
Ron Weasley. Why does he look like him?
Ron Weasley, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, it's me, Captain Ron Weasley. Sure, that's a weird flex, but okay.
After seeing the bigger picture,
Now
does not look like
Yes.
Ron. I my question.
All right.
Hunt is very quiet. Is it because she is, like, in Tim background?
She's in my mic.
I'm like face. I could phone right now.
She's sitting in my lap.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Ow. It's okay.
Anyway, yeah, you guys are free to just do some discussing of recent events until something worth note happens.
Aldred, meanwhile, is like standing next to McCall, and he's he just kind of sighs, reaches into his pocket, pulls out $200, slaps it in his hand. Congratulations, you won the bet again.
Wow.
Last time.
What
like,
bet was it this time?
Making a note never to gamble against you again.
You really should know better.
It's like, he's just like, he just kind of huffs a little bit and is like, the only reason but just remember, the only reason is because, well, he's just, he can't come up with an excuse.
You guys keep doing chat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick because, of course, my body is like, go to the bathroom after you start recording. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
What hell are you speaking?
Did they change the color of the /me thing?
Oh, let's find out. Yeah, it looks like it.
That's cool.
One day I'm gonna actually remember what the fuck you're supposed to type to actually get this shit to turn up.
/me.
/me, and make sure you have the appropriate name tag.
Got it.
It's like Skype, except not defunct and functional.
You say that, and yet I still have to use Skype because for some reason Discord calls when it's one-on-one don't tend to hold, and I don't get why.
Huh. That is weird.
That's weird.
Skype's clinging. That's just blue pen, please.
No.
That's a challenge.
No.
Do you plan on eating a pumpkin whole, Nazca?
That's a challenge I'm willing to take. He takes one of the pumpkins and starts shoving it down his throat unsuccessfully and breaking the pumpkin pie apart.
Oh, Masca. Masca.
You know that snakes can unhinge their jaws, right?
I know that now.
Yeah, see, all you gotta do is unhinge your jaw.
Yeah, I think that'll just that'll just kill me, I think.
Well,
it won't.
hurt.
Aldred is like, trust me, it won't. I've done it.
Just guess snake mask. I'm not sure there is a snake mask.
I had a snake jaw potion once. It was not pleasant.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Why do you not have scars around your mouth? That should rip your face apart.
It's
He just
magic.
kind of reaches it. He just kind of pulls out a vial of his healing potion.
I'm surprised that thing didn't kill you.
Takes a chunk of meat and just shadows outside.
So Aldred just kind of shrugs a little bit and states, "Either way, I suppose that I'll be having a lot more time to make my potions safe for the common man
Yeah.
or woman in some cases."
Well, it was fun having.
What about Demon?
He nods a little bit and says, "Demon included." Although admittedly, I don't know what to expect from your biology.
That's okay, neither do I.
And he just kind of shrugs a little bit. Aldrich just kind of shrugs a little bit, kind of walks over with the rest of the group, and states, "Of course, I do not quite understand the point of this entire party. After all, I am not exactly going anywhere. I'm just not joining you on the front line anymore."
Exactly.
That's what I said.
It's still a moment. It's still a moment to think about, Aldred. You have been with us early on.
This is true. He just kind of sighs a little bit and states, "It is true, though admittedly I believe that I will be far more useful on the back lines than on the front."
Which is a shame, because we're not going to hear you grunting anymore after drinking a potion.
Yeah, we won't have the classic Aldred grunting noises.
Don't worry, I can come up with some potions to give you some rather good grunts too. He smiles.
Please don't.
Joking about that, right?
He just kind of smiles and states, "I have an entire potion rack dedicated to clenching one's jaw."
Please.
He smiles. he smiles facetiously.
Hey, Cecily, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you have your sword with you?
Yes, Cecily does have it with her.
How much attention are you paying to it?
Probably not much. Why?
Well, you kind of tap at where you hold it and notice it's missing.
Oh god, it's these fucker again. I know exactly who these fuckers are.
That's like deadpan face. Guys,
Yeah, huh?
What's wrong?
if one of you admits that you have my sword on you right now, I won't get angry.
Okay, I have your sword right now.
Do you?
That's
I don't
not.
want you angry.
Aldred just kind of sighs deeply for a moment before Aldred just kind of sighs deeply for a moment and then proceeds to look around for signs of monsters.
How are you looking for signs of monsters, if I may ask?
Specifically, he's looking for any signs that anything else is missing.
All right, give me a perception check.
My personal perception is 12. Can I roll it as Aldred? Of course, the moment I retire the character, he's just giving me one last fuck you. Anyway.
Aldred, you do notice that there's a bit less food than there was before.
He just kind of looks around a little bit and pauses for a second and just kind of looks around for additional signs and whatnot.
You do notice that Yatsu, this munchkin, he's like checking his pockets as if he's missing something.
Oh.
He just kind of Aldred just kind of like looks around and tries to recall and whatnot. There, he tries to recall what kind of critter might do this.
The imp.
Give me your check. Give
Monsters
that. Give
check,
relevant. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you remember this happening before. Way back when at the warehouse that had been set up to destroy magical items, you remember some stuff going missing before. Little invisible fuckers that like snatching things from people.
I thought that was
Aldred
the library.
just kind of sighs a little bit.
Oh no, this is entirely different.
Oh boy.
He just kind of reaches into his he just kind of reaches into his pouch, pops a little gold glowing drink. Glug.
Okay, what's going on?
I have no idea.
Someone's fucking my sword.
Yay! Classic Aldrich grunt.
All right, Aldrich, you can now see these fucking things.
I knew it.
Aldrich just kind of looks over at these fucking things, stares at them for a moment.
They are called sleuths.
Sleuths.
Is Aldred able to see it?
Yep.
Yeah, I think only
Aldred just took a potion, so he's able to see them now. They are still hiding.
Aldred just kind of takes the half drunken potion and hands the other half to Cecily.
Cecily stares at it.
Look with your special eye.
They wouldn't be able to hear you on that.
Cecily grabs it, looks at wall next to her. Just in case. Just in case. Would you have any potion that would fix visibility?
He's like, what do you mean?
Well, she was asking Willow's.
Oh.
Huh? Oh. Like, if you hurt your eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, I could brew something up.
If it helps, that side effect doesn't happen anymore.
Can't be sure. As then Seth chugs it down.
Aldred, you see this thing snatch Mikal's wallet and then just sneak over here to get some food.
Mikal,
Huh?
And does she need something?
He's like he's just kind of he just kind of sighs a little bit as he pulls out another vial and tosses it to him.
He catches it and just looks at Aldred like, "Is this really a time to be sampling potions?"
Yes, he says just kind of all annoyed looking.
Why?
Why? I don't care.
He's like he just kind of looks around and states, "We have uninvited guests."
Just says something to
At that, they all start making for the door.
Do I perceive them at all with if they're emitting
Aldred
any kind of magic?
Aldred just kind of rolls his eyes a little bit, goes for his bow on his back, and just starts and just kind of like aims. He's like, "Hold it." Keeping in mind that to any bystanders and whatnot, there it just kind of looks like the old man has snapped and started aiming his bow at random invisible demons.
I mean, that is exactly what he's
Now it's
doing.
Yeah, the only one who can see anything is just him.
Well, I
So-
was wondering what I need to roll to drink it, but
You just drink it.
Yeah, there's
Alright.
no longer the fortitude thing.
oh, okay. So I just see these bastards.
Yeah, you chug it and you see these bastards.
Okay. Which one of them has my sword?
You can't tell because they store their stolen items in those weird pouches on their chest.
Okay. Well, Cecily looks at the closest one near her and fucking bat charges into them.
All right, that seems like a good time to get us some initiative in here.
Oh, joy.
They're saying something.
All right.
Wait, what in the tarnation is going on with all this?
Those
Sicily and Aldred have gone crazy?
That's not the.
It's-
That's not.
It's those fucking keys from the warehouse again.
All right, so Niv, should I be rolling Aldred's initiative then?
Nah.
Nah. Okay.
21.
20.
19.
Hella.
Just a minute.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna do a quick
select
test real
the
quick.
pog.
Okay.
Can you hear
16
on?
makes way too much
Barely.
Barely.
Boy,
sense. Mhm.
Boy.
I mean,
Oi!
it's not much better.
I tried to
Wait.
plug in my headset to see if we could do two headsets at once and just flip between whichever one for whoever was going to talk. But
You need to do that for the microphone.
yeah, but we don't have the software.
Like, you can only have one input device at a time unless you get a ancillary piece of software.
Fair enough. Are you able to enter in with your phone of Discord?
Yeah, but my phone is dying. The battery on that is shit too.
And
Alright,
you don't have the charger for that one, too.
Tim,
Well,
I'm going to whisper you something real quick.
Her phone doesn't charge good. The charger's bust. Like the charging port is bust, rather, yeah.
You guys need to get a new phone, then.
With what money?
I know.
I have no money.
I know.
Tim.
Yeah? Okay, I got you. I'm doing thing.
I may join in the second round. Not like this, like turn order round, but like second video.
Yeah.
It all depends on how I'm feeling because I want to be in it, but everything's rolling against me right now.
Fair enough. All right. And I almost forgot to roll for the goddamn monsters. Hang on a second.
Oh, they can not have initiative. They can just all be 0.
I mean, they got a friggin' 6, so... Anyway, Cecily, go ahead and kick us off.
Literally.
Howley, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I
It's your
just
turn.
for a second there I forgot I'm on push to talk.
Good job.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
It is time to fucking deck that into Snoz.
All right, and let me just see here.
You should create an unarmed macro.
Probably. Would you like to re-roll that?
No.
The little fucker dodges you.
Wow.
Fuck.
Is that your turn?
Probably.
Let's go.
Christ.
I just see everyone Cicely just trying to run into something in front of her, right?
Yeah. You see her attacking something that you can't.
Nah, whatever. I would turn back and go stuffing my food again. They can handle it.
Yeah, they can totally handle this.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's my turn.
All right, Yue. Before you ask again, no, you don't sense any magic off of this stuff.
Okay. So I can't see anything that's going on.
Fuck.
So I am going to wildly. I'm going to activate my own magical abilities, which I should have opened up the Hero Lab for.
Good job, Nice.
I know,
Great
right?
job.
But basically, as I just activate the abilities, I'm going to run over here thinking I'm trying to run into one of them.
All right.
That's basically going to end my turn. Let me just tick down this from 5 to 4.
All right. Aldred, why don't you go ahead and take your turn now?
So Aldred is going to go ahead and Aldred just goes ahead and withdraws his bow and whatnot there, and he's going to go ahead and aim at this little fucker here.
This little fucker here.
Yeah, because it's the only one he can hit without potentially hitting someone else, and he's just going to shoot it.
Oh, it's a good thing Mikkel has a potion.
Steam hands.
Ah.
Oh, God.
Would you like to reroll? Oh wait, no, you're not. You're no longer a player character. You don't have a hero point. You fucking drop your bow, and the shithead snatches it and shoves it into its pouch.
So
We needed any more proof that he's too old for this shit.
Aldred just kind of looks over at Cecily and just goes like, you know what? You see what I have to deal with?
I've got my sword stolen by this piece of shit before. Do you see what I'm dealing with?
Aldred just kind of sighs and says, I hope that the electronic letter I sent actually reached its destination.
Dubel, you hear something going on inside you kind of look through the window and you see Aldred drop his bow and then it vanishes into thin air.
Okay, because Dubel left the building before the whole commotion thing even started.
Yeah,
so she's more out of the loop than anybody.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what's going on, but Aldred just lost his bow and then it wasn't there anymore.
Just sort of sticks her head out just where it's like, okay, what happened this time?
Apparently there's some invisible monsters that were stealing some shit.
Fucking what were they called again?
Sleuths.
Fucking sleaze!
Has Dubel heard of these things before?
She has actually not. They come from the same dimension that Iriel and Caudagon come from, so.
Got it.
Got one.
They are annoying little buggers who are also invisible.
Can they go through walls?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to make it easy, I've never done this before, so this will be kind of interesting.
Oh,
Although I
cool.
do need to double check. It's because this is a burst power, so does it have to be? Because I know it's like a 30 degree. 30 degree. What the fuck is wrong with me?
It's the heat. It's making you think in degrees.
It is. Look, I had to deal with bushfires recently. Everything is just kind of walked.
Yeah.
30 feet radius. I assume 30. I assume 30 feet is like the circle round.
30 feet burst area is in fact a circular area. Yes.
Yeah, it's basically 60-foot diameter.
Got it.
Basically, you would be getting almost this entire map.
Probably.
Basically, the entire map if you move like a space to your right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, I'm gonna want to block the door.
All right.
But I'm thinking
since
at this
the
point.
doors are closed, I will say this is treated as a solid surface so that it won't go inside unless the doors are actually open.
Okay, still probably wouldn't hurt though to at least like get out in the road so that it doesn't go through the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just make sure I got this.
What the hell is that?
Fucking good enough. Like, you know what? I work with police. I guess I can do this. I've never blocked off a road before. This will be amazing. There it is.
22.
And we got ourselves some plants just fucking
Yep,
everywhere.
trees.
Goddamn
She's
trees.
gonna have. Yep, there's gonna be trees that are in a circle that are gonna block the door, block the road, block the surrounding area.
Just
Make sure if these bastards are running, then they're not getting out through the door.
let me just put these on the map layer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when we run into that big dragon again, I know what Cess is gonna ask you about.
Just plop down a shit ton of trees.
Yeah. I have no idea what 125 circle feet means, but
It's
Just-
cubic feet.
cubic feet shows how little I actually know
2
this
cubic
shit.
tons of sand. Anyway.
So you said 125 cubic feet?
Yeah.
Wait. So that's basically 25 people's worth of things that you can create.
Ah, that makes sense. Basically, just
So 25
I was
squares.
actually- actually,
Which is a lot.
actually,
Yeah.
yeah. I actually wanted to block this door specifically. The rest of the road was just a nice bonus.
All right.
Hey, anyone feel like they can breathe more oxygen all of a sudden? Looks out window, there's a bunch of trees.
It's like that's the most
All
courage
right,
thing
there's a
anyone's
bunch
ever
of
said. in this
trees out
environment.
here now. Okay.
Dib outside. She's probably made them to block
Ah.
guys in.
Speaking of that, this one goes over to the door, tries to open it, and just dunk, 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 dunk.
Well then,
Do we hear
Yeah,
this?
welcome!
Yeah, you all hear that. And then you see this one's invisibility fade as it takes a step back and tries to ram the door, and ultimately fails to do anything substantial to it. But still,
neat. Something to gratuitously accost.
It's just going like I'm just picturing they got stupid little voices like
you know what? Yes,
Well,
this is canon now. This is completely
Wilhelm
canon.
They're just like,
Oh,
blah,
no.
That one Patrick episode.
La, la, la.
Speaking of, this one suddenly pops into visibility, apparently exclusively for the purpose of sticking its tongue out at Aldred and then trying to run around DOA toward the door to help its friend.
Now they're both rushing into the door.
Gee,
Yeah, pretty
two
much.
things to gratuitously accost. Wow.
It's impervious.
This
race
one
and good fucking luck.
Aldred, you see this one trying to take the potion from McCall, but he manages to keep it away this time. Reroll.
Neat. It's time for Time Santa.
Time Santa, you said.
Time Santa, you say.
The
Yes.
1st of December.
Oh yeah,
How
December.
topical.
It's
Yes.
Time Santa.
He transform. Swoosh. Blue light.
These two actually visibly look over like, what the heck? Except in weird monster noises.
Hello there.
You know, and funny enough, I think
I'm not done. But let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna beep the boops. This one specifically here. This one from this direction, because they're both looking this way. Therefore, one is behind the other. Yeet.
22.
Oh, that's mean. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's just take a look here.
So from here to there, yeet.
Where are you sending it?
From
From
here
here.
to there.
Oh, just trying to knock back the shit out of it.
Oh,
Just
he's
to,
trying to make it
to-
look like the
to-
other one was hit
Yes,
him.
yes, precisely.
Alrighty, let's see here. That is. Hang on, let me just do some math real quick.
The dreaded
Well,
one.
I have good news and bad news.
Great. Good news, he failed miserably.
The bad news is he's fucking unconscious, so the other one's not confusing it for attacking it anytime.
Wrong one. I meant attack this one.
Well,
This
that
one.
conscious.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
Same result, different sleeve.
It's like
It's just suddenly his red drops.
it's like it's just looking down at him like, whoa!
He just
talk like the
from
Crash
Roblox.
Bandicoot. These things talk like the Crash
Whoa!
Bandicoot meme. The meme.
Is that your turn, reroll?
Let's see.
Oh,
I'm
Magus.
checking for takedown. I don't have takedown, so yes.
Okay, Cecily.
Well, seeming that those two seem to be taken care of by reroll.
Yes.
Cicely moves over to where McCall is. Grabs let's see. I believe this is a jug here.
Yeah.
Oh God.
She looks at the one behind McCall and goes, "As a member of DISC, you're under arrest and unconscious."
Oh, that's
And
Rolled a hit. Would you like to re-roll that?
no.
It catches the jug and shoves it in its pouch.
oh my god, man!
Cecily,
Cecily,
do you have anything you want to say?
Fuck it. a hero point. She's going to rock kick this little munchkin.
You know, I wonder what would. I wonder what would happen if you kicked them in the pouch.
Feeling.
What
The
would
other
happen?
foot disappears into the pouch.
God.
Okay, what are you doing?
She's punting him.
Okay, roll. All right, roll. What's your strength?
Oh, that's a good point. Her strength is 4.
All right, so that is a DC of 19.
And oh,
Oh no! They have such cute voices.
He just goes like,
damn. Well, it's okay. It's invisible, but does that mean it makes no sound?
No,
No.
it makes a noise. Everyone hears the noise.
They see Cecily kick air, and then the equivalent of blue thieving munchkin of being kicked in the nuts sound.
Masca, it's your turn.
I mean,
All
if
right.
you want, not sure, but I never specified.
After listening to all the shenanigans that's going on behind him, due to all the noises and not that he's not seeing, he turns around and sees those two. Then probably
Time
turns
Santa
back around-
waves.
Then probably turns back around and keeps eating. That's my turn.
Oh,
God damn it, Masca. You ready?
I'm going to use a move I have never used before,
neat.
but I've had
What is
since the
it?
beginning.
Neat. What is it?
Magical.
Oh, it's
blast.
God.
Oh, it's
All
magic
right.
arrow.
What is it?
It's magical arrow.
Let's
Magic
see.
missile.
Yeet beam.
It's magic missile minus the missile part.
So it's magic.
Speaking of, did you activate the multi-attack on that?
No, I didn't say so, so no.
All right, this thing is wounded and staggered.
man, these things aren't minions. Holy shit, they dangerous.
Dubel,
Hmm?
you hear something that sounds like whistling, and then something that sounds like screaming.
Tim?
Neat.
Must be back up. Which direction is it coming from?
Above.
She could fly.
Boom.
Oh,
Gee whiz. I wonder who it is.
And this fucker just crashed face first into the ground.
Oh, oh God!
it's him. He's back.
The man.
God!
The
Ow!
boy.
Jeez. Damn it!
It's currently his turn. Give it a sec.
The blue
It's
beetle.
man boy.
Kit Stunning, you were flying on your way over to Araku. You arrived above the city, looked down, and was like, "Oh, hey, police station. That seems like a good place to land." Started flying down, and found yourself unable to fly, and promptly crashed face first into the pavement.
Why can't I break? Why can't I break? Why can't I break?
Well, he has broken something.
Ow. He just kind of, as you just kind of see like his hand kind of like grabs at the edge of the crater as he just kind of pulls himself up a little bit, looks up at DeBell. Like you just kind of see under the mask, his eyes are just kind of like blinking, trying to get the dust out of him. He's like, oh crap, oh jeez.
So of course the very first thing he sees is monstrous demon.
He's dealt with those before.
Yeah, he's
Like-
dealt with those. I think he'll be fine.
He's like, he just kind of stares for a moment. He's like, huh. I didn't remember you among the sisters.
See?
You're way shorter than the rest of them, so I'm assuming you're not one of them. That's fine.
Tell him. Get in line. Yeah, as soon as it's my turn, venom spray. Fucking venom spray. Not waiting around on this shit.
So
Unless
Kid
he
Stunning
doesn't-
just kind of stands up and whatnot there, and this guy is easily a good 6'5", basically.
Holy shit, someone that's taller than Dubel.
He
Oh,
is
wow.
very tall, and he's just like and he just kind of looks over. He's like, "I'm looking for looking for the police station." Sorry. Wow. Okay. This is the first time I felt pain in ever.
No.
Get that shit out of here.
There's so much glare happening. I'm already not having a good day. You're making it worse. That's not very wise of you.
He's like, he just kind of looks down at the pavement that he broke. He's like, "You need me to fix this? I can do that. I mean, it wouldn't take me too long. I mean, you know, do you work the pavement around here? Are you the street?" He looks around. You cleaning the streets? Looks around the plants.
Are you the
Oh,
street
God.
planter?
Oh my god.
I'm assuming, like, are you the local street sweeper? I'm sorry. Here, let me just. He just starts. he just looks down at the pavement a little bit. He's like, outstretches his hand. He's like, "Here, if I just warm it up and."
Is that your turn, Kid Stunning?
Yeah, he's just trying to. He's
All
just
right,
like
you're getting
pointing his
hit by
hands
a
at the
venom.
ground and trying
Right?
to warm. Yeah.
What is your dodge?
What is Kid Stunning's dodge?
Yeah.
4.
All right, this hits you. Please roll your toughness.
What's the damage on the venom spray, if I may ask?
It's a
Uh,
DC
Damage
19.
rank, I think the damage rank is 4.
So the DC 19.
So
Yeah.
I have an. So here's the thing.
Mhm.
I have a little thing called impervious toughness on a rank of 10,
Oh my god. Damn.
which means that
Anything rank 5 and below, he doesn't have to roll for unless it has penetrating.
it's like he just kind of gets hit with it.
She just vomits on him and he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's like it's just like you just see a blink. Well, I mean, you know, is that how you say hi around here? I'm not around from around here, so.
Also, I don't know how to vomit on command.
Also, I'd have to remove my mask, and I can't do that.
Good lord.
Dubel, what's your reaction to all this aside from venom spraying?
Potentially a great big what?
It's like, you're dropping out of. The fuck are you?
Oh, wait, right. Introduction. He just kind of goes like, wait, hold on. Okay, just remember my practice. Fear not, citizen, for I am Stunning, Kid Stunning of the Mighty Lucha Squad. He just kind of like puts his hands on his hips.
Dubel is going to fly 30 feet up in the air. And then is going to spend her hero points. Because this shit just cannot keep continuing.
It's like,
Dubel's just personally offended by this person's entire existence, apparently.
oh god.
And now it's very purple outside.
Would you like to roll your will, Kid Stunning?
I would.
God.
Oh, it's sense dependent on inhalation.
Would
Oh,
you
shit.
Would you like to re-roll your will, Kid Stunning?
No, for
And
the sake
use
of it,
the
I'm
right
gonna say no.
character.
All right, you are entranced.
Whatever night he starts seeing his own nightmares come to life. Whatever was around him before, it's fucking gone now.
It's like, It's like you just sort of suddenly see his eyes widen and whatnot there as he starts to stare forward and whatnot there. And hey, Dubel. His fist kind of clenches a little bit there.
She never introduced herself, so I don't know how he would know her name.
That was
not.
Tim doing.
That's Tim speaking.
No, like this is me out of character,
right.
but like it's like
Yeah.
Dubel. He clenches his fist and whatnot there, and oh my, that's a violent reaction he's having right now. Like he looks like he's about. He looks like he looks like not only is it his worst in fear, but the thing that makes him the angriest.
Is it the plague dog? No, I'm kidding.
Potentially. There isn't a reason why it wouldn't.
Hey, Niv.
Yeah.
If you'll complication flashback.
Oh no, I saw that already.
Yeah.
Considering this was brought on by someone else's power, I'm gonna say that doesn't count for a hero point.
Well, no, but like I just want to remind you on that in there, yeah.
All right. Speaking of, you spent hero point, so
Yep.
And back inside, this little fucker turns invisible again. And just
kinda
sort of starts
kinda draw
moving
something.
over here. This little fucker retreats underneath the table. And he's no longer
Prove me
dazed
wrong.
because that's his turn.
No, like, okay, Dubel is gonna nightmare cloud everyone that's gonna become a part of the party. Doesn't do it to reroll, except because he's openly a shitbag and she's only done it to nice people.
Vault is nice. I am the protector of the citizens, and everything about him she immediately hates.
Amazing. Amazing. She likes the guy that's openly an asshole more than him.
That's
Amazing.
because she's openly an asshole.
Great. Okay, so Aldred has the juice, the sight juice.
He does have the
Okay.
sight juice.
Okay, so since move by action, he bubble do the bubble pop, and over here now.
All right.
Sir Aldred, do you have the sight juice?
I'm not calling it that.
I love this guy.
Call it
I love
sight juice, please.
I'm not calling it sight juice.
Well, give it. Yes, please. Please give it.
He just pulls out another vial and hands it to him. I'm imagining.
Thank.
Like, can we do that? Can we do that, Niv?
Yeah.
Welcome to NPC Hood, Nace. I mean, Tim. What?
Nace.
I'm sorry, what? I've been in NPC Hood before.
There, brain.
So is that cool? We good?
Yeah, you get some of that sight juice.
Nice. He very okay.
Yes.
He overplays the chugging it for comedic sake. Because, you know, this is the role he plays as a weirdly endearing teleporting old man. So yeah, then now that's done, that counts as moving and acting, correct? Yes?
Tim, does it take an action to drink the sight juice?
No.
Cool.
He can still attack.
Hey, are there more jugs over here?
There's probably a whole thing of food. You could poltergeist them with food.
Food fight.
I might do that because
Uh-huh.
is there a jug over
Yeah,
there,
there are more
near this
jugs.
guy? Okay, the one that's closest, most angularized towards its face, from within there. Beep.
All right, which one you hitting?
This one, the one that is on the
This
table.
boy. He's
The,
under
the,
the
closest
table.
jug to its face just shoots it.
At the table.
He's under the table.
Okay, the table from above shoots it.
Like it just sort like the nearest jug just sort of falls off the table and then suddenly rockets.
Yes,
at this
why
thing.
not? Why not?
All right, let's see here. Okay, I think that is the best toughness roll I've rolled for these fuckers.
Good lord.
Yeah, that's about what I thought. Thing takes another wound either way.
It is the best roll you've given them, and it takes a wound.
If it makes you
Yikes.
feel any better, it failed by 1. If
Yeah,
it
all right,
had
fair
not
enough.
taken a wound earlier, it would have been fine.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, that's me.
Alrighty. Cecily.
Yes. Quick question. Considering outside there's been a huge crater drop, what if some people inside hear that?
Yeah, probably. That was pretty loud.
Big loud crater shake, and now it's slightly vaguely purple, I guess, maybe, if you look through a window.
And all the trees.
Yeah.
The trees are providing some nice cover for the fight happening outside.
Yeah.
I know that wasn't the intent, but that's yeah.
So Cecily just noticed a big sound outside. She's already angry at these little fuckers. It's like we try to throw a nice party for a friend, and of course, life finds a way to make shit complicated. So she just goes over there. Let's punt this one.
Fuck.
Welcome to my life, ponytail.
Anyway, you're punching the
I
thing.
actually had to Bell say that, but I just wanted to.
Which ponytail?
She's gonna try and stomp on this.
Stomp on the boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see here. It's got 1 wound right now. That's a DC 19. So that's another wound. Boop. Is that all?
Yes, that is all.
Masca?
Yeah.
Are you
All
gonna
right.
do something that's not eating?
All right. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something great. You're going to love it.
Oh
Wait.
boy.
That
All right. What's my big thing I'm going to do is I'm going to react to the noise that's happening outside, then go back eating.
Hell yeah, buddy.
You see, Jack, you missed a little bit of an opportunity. I thought you were going to start drinking.
Yeah,
Apparently not.
let's do that. Yeah, to do too much of eating.
Switch it up a little.
Yeah,
But you got next to Navi. I wonder what her reaction to his actions are.
Navi's just. Those of you who are paying attention to her, you see she's just holding her face with both of her hands.
Hey, Navi, do you want something to drink?
Masca,
Yeah.
why are you an officer again?
I did it because of you.
Alex forced him to.
Yeah, the old moral compass made him do it.
He did. He just became an officer for Navi not to get arrested. If it was him on his own, he would never become an officer.
Why did you become an officer? Because of you. Aww. Wait, you're horrible at this.
Yeah, I am.
Good God.
Anyways,
Is that
Want
your
some?
turn?
yeah, he's getting something to drink. Then
Oh my God.
looks over to see what's happening outside through the
Trees
window.
and smoke vaguely visible through it.
It's like just
Fine. You know what? This is becoming an actual dick move. So he's just gonna go over what's going on, get a better view.
All right, roll perception.
Because this is admittedly getting old.
Like you heard of smoke and mirrors. Well, this is smoke and trees.
All right, you see trees, but there's enough space between them that you can see Dubel's nightmare cloud, and you see a silhouette of someone inside of it.
God damn it! Is she attacking everyone who personally attacks her?
I mean, she
Master's
would, but
Master's gonna go over to the table, grab something pretty hefty, and throw it against the window to break it.
I thought the police stations would have like bulletproof glass exactly for this sort of thing.
Hey,
Well, is this a police station? I don't think this is the police station.
This is the front office of the police station, magically transformed to be a better sort of party venue. Because they can change the shape of the police station with magic.
Drillhammer just there looking at
Hence
Matt.
why Drillhammer is here looking completely done with everyone's shit.
you see him holding a
doing my
flask.
job.
You see him holding a flask, and he starts drinking it. Just completely
Yo,
done
Just
with this
chugging
shit.
it.
He's just gonna
Hey,
grab.
I'm doing my job.
Anyways, I'm sticking to my gun. He's gonna grab something and throw it at the window to break it.
What's
Well,
hilarious if he
Roll-
fails and it beans him in the face.
Roll for throw. Yeah, that hits the window, no problem. What's your strength?
With that Galileo, his strength is a 2.
Did you put a mask on?
No.
I mean, this is glass. It just breaks, and you just hear, Maska, stop breaking shit!
It'll be fine. I'll pay for it later. And then he goes out this window, trying to move through the tree.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Alrighty.
I think he's gonna go right over here and come out.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Anyway.
All right.
How the hell did you get here?
I broke a window.
Not
Those
okay.
trees? Sorry, your turn. Sorry.
No. Continue your conversation. That's fine.
No,
Well,
Nace,
continue
it's
in
your
RP.
turn. You take priority right now.
Okay. So, since this little fucker ends up turning invisible and running this way at the same exact moment that Time Wizard over here spoops over there and Cicely runs over there to attack this one, Yue doesn't notice any of that happening since it's happening very quickly, because when that's going on, she's trying to charge that thing. And would end up crashing into the door.
Bonk.
She is actually very frustrated that it turned invisible, and she's like, "Oh no, you don't!" And so she ends up going to do a power attack with her unarmed striking.
On.
She's aiming for wherever the invisible thing is, but it's going to end up being the door, since
She can't see it.
she can't see it.
Alright.
Why are we still on job?
Wait, I don't think that it
It's a
added.
door, so it can't dodge. Let me just figure out how fucked that door is. That door has a hole in it.
Wait, I'm wondering if that was power attacked. Yeah, that is power attacked already. Okay. So.
Yeah,
Oh, come on! Where'd it go?
You punch a hole through the door, and now your hand is stuck.
You wait over here.
Can't turn right now. Hand stuck.
Kid stunning. You are currently entranced.
Yep. So Kid Stunning is just kind of looking onwards through the mist and whatnot there, and just kind of staring at something there. Like, you can tell even through the mask and based upon his body language and whatnot there, whatever vision he's having right now is, oh, Lord, it's a doozy. Like, oh, boy. And you just kind of you just kind of see him, like, stare at it for a moment there. And he can't really do anything because he's in trance, so fuck.
Yep. Any obvious danger will snap you out of it, or someone else can snap you out of it. But for now, you're basically focusing on what you're seeing.
So entranced
Duval?
is like a stunned?
Yeah, an entranced character is stunned, basically.
Duval, it is your turn.
Yeah, Maska just came out of the trees.
And then, of course, hear the door breaking as well. Just
You kind of vaguely see Yue's hand stuck in the door.
of course it was you two. Of course it was you two.
Yue can't see him, so you know.
I'm more concerned about the guy that you're attacking. And considering your track record, I'm pretty sure this guy did nothing to offend you.
Ouch.
Fucking wow.
Oh boy.
And now you did.
Well, Baska offends everyone he meets.
Okay.
And 3 of his friends are really easily offended. Way to pick him, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck this. Fuck you. And fuck everything. She's going to fly. Because, yeah, she's already 30 feet in the air. Actually, yeah, she's 30 feet in the air.
You could go 30 more feet in the air.
You know what? Yeah, she is gonna go 30 more feet.
That's a fucking mouse. Cassie, go louder.
Oh, God.
Because Duval was just trying to handle the situation, and this guy pissed her off. But you know what? She was trying. She was trying to. Thank you. I was trying to put the number on it. It wasn't working.
6.
She's going to drop a whole bunch of trees on both of them because she is. She is fucking done. She is going to pin them both in trees.
Oh,
Alright,
great.
Does this have damage attached to it? Is that the DC 17 or?
Hang on. It does actually have a listing for. It does actually have something what to do when you're using it as an attack.
Improvised weapon? Question mark?
It's a bit weird.
Dropping objects. Simply dropping a created object on the target is treated like an area effect attack based on the object size. See the area extra in the powers chapter.
Yep.
Object inflicts damage equal to its toughness, and targets get a dodge check to evade the falling object.
So impervious toughness trees?
So
Yeah,
Basically
it's a
trying
rank
to
7.
break the trees. So that's what the impervious is.
So rank
Right.
7 means that it would be a DC 22 of damage, which it conveniently says there. Maska and Kid Stunning, you are snapped out of the entrance because you hear a tree falling at you. Roll your dodge.
Dodge. All right, dodge.
So Kid Stunning snaps out of his little thing on that in there, and snaps out of his little vision there. He's like, ah!
You know, that is narratively sensible considering he was literally
Would you like
entranced
to
2 seconds
re-roll
ago.
that?
No, this is actually good. This is
Yeah,
good.
okay, a tree just falls on you.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll your toughness while Maska sees if he can dodge a tree.
Really? 2.
Would you like
Really?
to re-roll that?
Nah.
Yes. In that case, yes, I'm re-rolling toughness. 24.
That is a
Fuck you.
24, so yeah. Tree falls on Kid Stunning and then breaks on his head. Maska, give your...
I'm gonna roll that.
It's like the tree just kind of splits on half as it.
That's
Well, it's a 14, so I guess
wow.
Okay, let me just math real quick.
Maska's really squishy without his mask. All right.
All right, you're wounded and dazed.
I'm more amazed about the actual roll, not just how low it is.
Kid Stunning just kind of looks up and he's like, "Okay, what did I do? Ow!
Don't worry, she's always like this. Ow.
Who are you?
I'm a police officer, and she's my partner.
Oh,
Kind of.
got a street leader then. Got it.
Yeah.
Master,
Your turn, Dubel.
No, I have 120 flight movement. I've only moved 30 feet. She's gonna fly into the building. Just
Into
for
the
phase
building?
it. Yeah, she can pre-mate, remember?
Right.
Shadow right through things. So
Alrighty.
she's just gonna peer right through. It's like, yeah, by the way, we have an asshole outside. I tried to take care of it. Masker has broken out, sees you away. Of course you have.
My hand kind of hurts right now.
Okay.
We got invisible things. I'm attacking it. I missed.
Well, this is just the highlight of everything. I'm trying to seal I'm trying to seal these invisible things in an area, and you guys are making holes.
in our defense, Maska doesn't seem to. In our defense, Yue's accidental. I have no idea what Maska was doing.
Being an asshole, what else is new?
Being an idiot, what else is new?
Being Maska.
That about sums it up nicely. Is that your turn, Dubel?
Yeah, I'm not sure if she can move anymore because we could just have her move on and just start eating because she is really fucking just done with everyone.
All right. Navi moves over to block the window in case any of these fuckers try and get out. Speaking of, this guy kind of tries to run in this direction, sees that's happening, runs over here, sees that's happening, and then just backs up over here. That's its turn because it's staggered. This one is just sort of trying to sneak out this, and then Drillhammer whacks it with a hammer and sends it flying into this wall.
Oh.
You
What?
can see it?
Wow.
Just golf swings that shit.
For
You
bang!
see him set aside the potion that McCall was given earlier. Apparently, McCall passed it to Druid. Druid couldn't drink it, passed it to Yatsu. Yatsu was going to give it to May and then decided against it and gave it to Drillhammer.
Druid doesn't have a
I'm not
stomach.
drinking this shit.
What's he
He's
gonna
like,
do?
my magic
oil
isn't
himself with
suited
it?
for punching things. I'm just gonna... Anyway, yeah, this fucker is unconscious.
They assembly
What-
line that shit.
What are they gonna do with Druid? Like oil him with it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like poured into his eye holes.
Ugh. Oh,
Yeah.
ugh, that's a nightmare to clean.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched this episode, Vix, but Druid is basically a soul bound to his old armor, so he does not have an actual body in there.
I saw the episode. I also saw he has a thing against monsters, and a demon flew into the building, so that only just occurred to me.
Yeah,
demon
he's-
that was
he
here already.
looks about ready to attack you, and McCall is having to hold him back.
It's like must slay evil, must slay evil, must slay evil, must. It's like
I mean,
I have
I'm
the
not
urge
mad
to
at him,
slay.
but once he would actually be right.
By
He's
the
just
way,
like, why is there a demon? No, it's fine. There's a demon. No, it's fine. Chronomachus.
That's probably exactly what happened when the party started.
Okay, so this is kind of fine, I suppose. Let's do a telepoot out to here. A yeet. And now he's there.
Hey, reroll.
Hello. What the devil happened here?
Dubel attacked that guy for no reason. I don't know
I
if
got
he
hit
was...
with a tree.
Completely normal business then. Wait a minute. It's cleric time. We switch back.
Just get the pog on here and I'll add you to the turn order again.
Yeah. Let me do the... There we go.
Do the That's enough.
No, 3-1.
It's like,
Zoop. You can like GM layer that one, I guess.
Boop.
Yes.
Anyway, you doing any?
Yes.
I'm guessing you're going to
Any-
heal.
Either of you idiots injured?
I am.
nope,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Cool. He's gonna go heal Masca.
Thanks, buddy.
Shut up.
He's like, and yet, Kid Stunning just kind of whispers under his breath, and yet, still somehow more of a pleasant person than Agent ever was.
Christ.
Agents
Okay,
off in the
I'm
I'm
distance.
sorry, Nace, it was too good.
Anyways,
Just
yeah.
hear in La
Here we go.
Mancha someone sneezing.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, yeah,
Heal.
Masca, you're fully healed.
Cool. I'm glad.
Man, put a fucking mask on.
How was I supposed to know she would just straight up attack me after I insulted her? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that.
I'm going to. You're supposed to know. It's Dubel, and you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Well-intentioned, but an idiot.
Thanks, reroll.
Trying to soften the blow because it's Aldred's retirement party.
And you're an idiot.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Now, this is the part where I would say that it's Cecily's turn, but we've been recording for a fair amount of time, so I'm going to say let's call this part of the episode here. Join us back in the next video for Retirement Party to Retiring.
Bye.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.